Remember in your childhood waking up all excited and looking forward to your day? Bet you haven't felt that way in a long time. We're going on a quest to rediscover eagerness and delight. But first I'd like to share a small tidbit. The pearl of aliveness, the gem of enthusiasm, and the diamond of delight are hardly ever found at the bottom of a shopping bag or in any of the other places we so often look. The best and only way to regain your zest for life is compassion and acceptance, both for the times when you're feeling great and even the times when you're suffering from what amounts to the emotional flu. You know, that yucky feeling that hangs around and just won't quit. When you're in the midst of all that muck, it's hard to imagine feeling bubbly enthusiasm for anything ever again. What's that you say, you mumble to yourself like a crotchety old man who's also a little deaf? What's all this nonsense about joy and bliss and even hope? They're not part of my repertoire, and I doubt they ever were. Looking back, I remember living under a dark and funky cloud, constantly feeling out of sorts and not really understanding why. I'd come across people whose life seemed effortless and fun, and I'd look at them and wonder, what the heck am I doing wrong? For me, it started with just trying to get into a better frame of mind, to be a little gentler on myself and others, giving the benefit of the doubt more often rather than focusing on the flaws. Slowly, I started to turn the ship around, and you can too if you're willing just to try. The trick, especially at the beginning, is noticing degrees. The choice before you might only feel slightly better or slightly worse. But if you keep following the slightly better feeling towards the small things that make your heart sing and light up your face, and away from all the shoulds and have-tos, eventually you'll discover you've negotiated your way right out of that funky feeling swamp you've been mired in for so long. The actual situation might not have changed, but how you feel about it certainly will. Let's play a little game of hot and cold. Think of something right now that you're not so wild about, maybe your workplace or a situation that has you tied up in knots. Okay, quick, let's not dwell on that too long. That's the kind of feeling we'll label unpleasant or cold. Now think of someone that you love. Your favorite pet will do, especially if right now you're not so wild about your spouse. Thinking of what you love is always pleasant or hot. A day at the beach? Hot. Spending time with people you don't like? Cold. Going on a dream vacation? Hot. Stuck inside on a sunny day doing chores? Cold. It's a lot simpler than you'd think at first, because once you make feeling good important, there's no knowing how far it will take you when you follow your imagination, follow your heart, and maybe even sprout some wings and fly. Okay, let's not get carried away, because goodness knows feeling good can quickly turn into exhilaration, and for goodness sake, we can't have any of that. Or can we?